Shopguin is a software company aiming to make online selling easy and affordable. It allows businesses to set up a responsive electronic store in just 3 steps with a monthly subscription fee and free 24/7 technical support.
Our market is huge around the world, but we're targeting the 10,000 small businesses in Cyprus selling products. With that, we can have an estimated revenue of more than €150,000 per month. We have validated our idea whilst working for 15 months in Antibox.com. We have onboarded 30 businesses from around the world and have worked closely with them to identify their needs and the potential that there is to develop this process. My team is made up of experienced professionals in the world of finance, web development, web design, and marketeers, and we're ready to take this idea to the world. Thank you.
Chris, how are you ready to take this idea to the world when you're targeting 10,000 businesses in Cyprus, and why would you want to go to Portugal?
Right, so we believe that Cyprus is a perfect target market for us, right? Our competition is not really in Cyprus yet. Businesses are using web developers and web designers still, so we believe our software will enlighten them to use something simpler and more functional for them, more affordable, of course. Going to Portugal in November fits nicely with our plan, where we will start targeting neighboring countries in Europe and then outside Europe as well.
Let's say I'm a customer.
Right.
Why should I use your service and not Wix?
Right, I'm happy you asked that. So if you look at this slide, you can see the dashboard that the business has to use, right? In Wix, you can move things around, you can mess it up, you can make it look ugly. Through us, you just fill in the forms and it will be professionally and ready for you. And the additional thing is that Wix doesn't offer a Weebly or Shopify. They do not offer the progressive web apps. If you save this on your home screen, it acts like an app for the user without having to download anything
Your
else.
differentiation is the UX and the APIs.
Right. So we are probably the only business, the only solution out there that allows businesses to create their own progressive web app, and through this UX experience.
Okay, say I'm about to put money in you.
Great.
Tell me more about your financials. Now, you told me something about 150K.
Yes.
How do you actually make money?
So we charge, we have 3 membership plans. Here's our business model. It's based on the number of products you add. We do not have any hidden costs or any hidden charges. It's based absolutely on how many products you add. Up to 10 products is $9.90 per month. No strings attached. If you want to stop paying, you stop using the service. The second one, the professional one, is $19.90 and can cater up to 30 products. And the advanced one is $39.90 for up to 100 products.
Which have been validated?
Which are ready, yes. And we offer the enterprise solution for like companies like Babandoniou, if they want to create their supermarket with 10,000 businesses, with 10,000 products, we can do that.
So you went to the Web Summit last year.
Yes.
With Antibox.
With Antibox, that's
which
correct.
finally didn't work out.
I wouldn't say it didn't work out. I really believe in shifting and the effectual practice of entrepreneurship. We had this idea, we really wanted to go out there, find out what's the best way to help businesses start selling online.
So how is the Web Summit going to help you this year with this idea, new idea?
Right, so last year we weren't ready to go to Web Summit. I think for us it was more of a team building activity. We weren't ready to sell our product. I really believe that this year we can even attract the likes of Google or Microsoft and things like that to host our hosting, because through our product we offer all the functionalities that the business would want. So we really need a partner like Google or like Amazon Web Servers to really support us.
So you say that if you go to the Web Summit, you will attract the interest of Google in your product?
We definitely have more chance than Antibox. Definitely.
You want to build partnerships, you mean?
We want to build partnerships, yes. Now, I have been in discussions with Google in Amsterdam that they're looking forward to looking at this. We currently use their competitor, Amazon Web Servers, but we are ready to migrate. It's a simple migration.
Is it going well, the negotiations?
I have been really focused on the production, but it's just been an exchange of emails. So I wouldn't say well or bad.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All the best.
Good luck.
Thank you.
If I may, I'll start with something I didn't like.
Yeah.
So basically, they launched Antibox last year, didn't work out. but they conducted the market validation based on ant books. Is that right? Is my understanding correct?
How much?
They had 30 plus companies,
Yeah.
which
For
were based on
traditional products.
All
It was
right.
selling traditional products because I kind of remember Antibooks. I think they pitched at the Startups for Peace last year.
exactly, yes.
It was specifically for traditional
Yes,
products.
So they pivoted.
That got me confused.
Yeah, so they pivoted.
They pivoted. That's good. And the other thing, he started making money. I mean, that's a positive. What worries me is the competition out there. A lot of people are using platforms like Wix, and differentiation in terms of the UX and APIs doesn't mean anything. Wix can get Shopify, they can get anyone, they're huge. And it's not just Wix, there are many platforms
But
similar
it's more
to that.
expensive, huh, I think.
I don't know that, to be honest,
I
right
think
now.
it's much more expensive. Maybe around 40 euro they start the first per month.
Yeah, but if they want to hit this market, if there's an opportunity in this market, the bigger players can hit economies of scale.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, the good thing about them is that they try again.
Yeah.
They fail, they try again, they insist, and they want to reach far and go to the Web Summit again.
Yeah. I mean, it could work if they target a niche market and they start making money on the niche, and that's where he's starting out right now. I mean, Cyprus is a good testing ground, and then he can
Romania.
replicate to similar markets, smaller countries.
And it integrates a lot of things. So
Yeah.
it's, it's a very easy solution
Yeah.
for a company, for a small company.
Yeah.
Quite interesting, I would say.
I'm not sure Stavriana is convinced. Any thoughts?
Stavriana?
Looks skeptical.
Come on, get it out.
It's an SME type of company. I'm not very convinced this is a scalable business
Because
model.
it's more of a service than a product, you mean?
Yeah, not that there is no need for this. There is need for the SMEs, but I'm not. They're looking for something because they mentioned it takes 2,000 to have a custom-made e-commerce website, and they're obviously going to be making less than that to be competitive against hiring your own blah 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 blah, etc. So it's kind of will this scale and why them and not others, etc., etc. So I'm kind of.
Studyfinder is an online marketplace for tutoring services, using an algorithm that helps anyone to have access to top tutors at any time they need at the right price. Using a sophisticated virtual classroom that contains all the necessary tools for the best experience possible. Luis Silva, CEO of Studyfinder, was in the USA for an entrepreneurial exchange program. CTO Tommy's Daniel came in to present.
Studyfinders differentiate in three ways. The firstly is that we have more subjects and we'll focus more on technology subjects. Secondly, then geographical location, and we'll target developing countries. And thirdly, we'll implement virtual reality to make the experience of the user more friendly. Today's Studyfinder is ready to recruit tutors. Thank you.
Tommy, hi. You mentioned that you differentiate in more subjects that are more tech. And what on earth did I write here? And targeting developing countries, why is that? Do you have any preliminary data that shows that this is important and this is an important differentiator for you?
Yes, because the three big competitors focus more in languages, the CTA exams that they have in US, and more to get in primary schools and not in universities or professionals. That will focus more in universities and professionals. And we saw with the X company, TUSAM, that we have, that our users from developing countries are more interested in computer science, computer engineering. Yeah.
You said you're ready to employ tutors. Have you or haven't you yet?
We are ready. The application form is ready. And now I'm waiting, Luis, my co-founder, to come from US to start recruit the tutors, and we're recruiting by contact local universities to provide us with contact details of recent graduates. And also we applied to word by word strategy. Yeah.
When are you ready to launch?
Next week.
Okay.
the phase of recruiting the tutors only.
Okay.
Which countries are you targeting at the moment?
Now, for the tutor, we'll start here in Cyprus to limit our customer acquisition costs for tutors. And we'll start targeting Egypt, because we saw from the previous company, TUSAM, that they are interested in distance learning education. Yeah.
My understanding is that you're competing against at least the three competitors you mentioned, plus the traditional teachers, I guess. So that means you have to compete mainly on price.
Yes.
If you compare your price, the price you're going to offer, against the acquisition costs of each user, where do you stand?
Okay. For the prices, we create our commission structure to make the tutors perform, to motivate the tutors to perform better. So when they get better ratings, they can charge more money and we get less commission fee. So they start everyone from like 15 euros if he's a verified tutor, or if he's not verified tutor, will start from 8 euros per hour, and we'll take commission 30% in level 1. And there is a level.
Okay, thank you, good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I could use it back in uni.
Yeah.
There are a few things that they could
But
work on.
I like the concept and the business model. I mean, I knew the TUSAM, I remember I've seen them before.
They just pivoted.
And I see the business model is quite good, and also the including the VR is really important. Going at the Web Summit, looking for the VR, this is in the future. I mean, next year we're going to have it.
Sorry to interrupt. There's VR expertise in Cyprus. I mean, at the University of Cyprus, for example, they could get, and they do have an MOU with the University of Cyprus, at least with the previous TUSAM venture.
Yeah, but
they could ask for some kind of.
But it's very different of looking of what other startups, VR startups, are doing and at what level they are on the technology and what synergies they can do with them. So having in their business model and looking the technology, I mean, for me, it's really positive. If that's how they can differentiate. Maybe they can find the twist.
Agree with you. I just
exists
mentioned
inside
the
also.
University of Cyprus in the sense of preparing for.
Okay, but they have to see the real world outside there at Web Summit and
Absolutely.
see what really, the investors are investing in VR companies and where does it go and how it's implemented in, in the mobile apps and all these kind of things.
After a long discussion, the judges seem to have a verdict.
We're going to start with you, Studyfinder. We believe you're on something good, that you've pivoted from TUSAM and are heading towards the right direction. We believe that the space is extremely competitive and there has to be a proof of concept, and there could be. But unfortunately, right now, we could not offer you a ticket to Web Summit. But we really believe in you. We're going to keep our eyes in your space, and we could revise in the future. Thank you.
And Shopguin, you really made us think. You had some pretty good facts on there. However, it wasn't very clear to us how scalable the business could be. And this was a factor which we considered a lot. But we have decided that you're getting 2 tickets to the Web Summit. So well done, and make the best use out of them.